my dear students. Hope all of you are fine. I am also fine. Before starting the class, I want to introduce myself. I, Shahana Zaman, your ICT teacher, Milestone College. Let's start today's class. Student, we'll start another new lesson. But before starting the lesson, I want to check previous lesson that you have learned the lesson properly or not. For that, I have prepared some question. Let's check the question. Question number 1. Who sang Ami Tomaয় Joto Shuniyechilam গান? Can you remember? It is Pankaj Molli. Can you remember? The 13th August they have played this song from Akashbani radio station. Coming to number question. How many types of communication system are there? Yes, there are two types of communication system. One-way communication and two-way communication. 3 number question. Write 2 examples of one-way communication. Can you guess what will be the answer? Yes, it can be radio, television, your newspaper, magazine also. I told 4 examples. Remember this one. Coming 4 number question. Nowadays, which one is the most important identity? Think what time? Yes, it is email address. Once a time, your name was the only one identity. But now, email address is the most important identity of the person. And the last question. Which technology make the communication more faster? Social network make the communication system more faster. Students, I know you have learned lesson clearly and give attention next lesson. Students, before detailed lesson, you should know what is the teaching point, what is the summary of the lesson. You can tell that what will be the outcome of the lesson. You see, let's take the teaching point. That is main objectives of business. Number 2, application of ICT in business and how ICT help to reducing the cost in business sector. So let's start detailed class and take your textbook and classwork copy. My dear student, today's class we will discuss lesson 4 and the name of the lesson is ICT in business. Yes, ICT plays a vital role in the business sector. And nowadays, we cannot imagine the business without ICT. You see, every business has objectives. What are the objectives? To manufacture goods. That means, as a businessman, you have to make your product in the factory and ensure service by quickest possible time. That means, you are making the product, but if you don't sell this one in the market, it will not effective. Like if you make the winter cloth and give supply in the market in the summer season, it will not work. You will be the loser. Coming next point, minimum investment. Yes, it's very much important point. As a businessman, you have to think what portion of money you will invest and what portion will be your profit. So firstly, you have to think your profit. Then you will invest your money. And last point, to market product first. You have to think here about your transportation system because you will sell product from Dhaka to another corner of the country. So that how you can send your product faster. So these are the objectives of business. And students, already we have discussed the objectives of business. You know, those are businessmen, they have only one target, how they can create more profit and invest less. And they want to reduce the costing also. For that, they are taking some steps. Number 1, we can tell controlling stock. And controlling stock is the most important part of business. Businessmen should have idea that how much product they will stock because they want to supply in the market. If they have stock in their storehouse, they cannot supply in the necessary time or real time. For that, businessmen are using some specialized software that help to count that how much product they have in their storehouse. Is it clear? My dear student, I am showing here one Excel page where you can understand how they can stock their product, and another page I am showing how there is an inventory register where they can entry how many products they have and how many pieces. Follow the page clearly. Coming next topic, it is production management. Production management is very much important for business. You know, whenever we are talking about production management, it's not only about the factory. There is labor management, there is about machineries, there is about money management, everything related to the production management. And as a businessman, you have to know how you will increase your production by less time, right? For that, we are using some ICT dependent machineries that help you to produce more product in less time. And businessmen are now making the salary system more updated, that automated machineries that which labor come in time in the office or not. So it's become nowadays very much easier to its management system. I think you are clear about management. Our next topic is faster mode of communication. What do you think? All the time we are telling that ICT make the communication system more faster, isn't it? For that, what we are using, usually we are depend on satellite. Firstly, we are depend on satellite because satellite helps us to transmit the signal. Then we are using mobile phone and ICT related machineries. Like this, I will discuss some of the machineries that help you to communicate faster. Let's check. First one is mobile phone. So all of you know about mobile phone, all of you are using the mobile phone. Once a time we have used telephone. We saw the telephone, right? But now technology updated and mobile phone is the only way of oral communication once a time. But nowadays, not only the verbal communication, we can see our families, we can see our friends anytime by video calling, right? Yes. So we can tell that mobile phone is the way of verbal communication that make your communication faster. Coming next point, it is fax machine. Fax machine is the machine which help you to send the urgent image or document. Coming example. Suppose you are a businessman, you need to send some of the product Dhaka to Chittagong or necessary paper you want to send, but you are not present in the office. In that case, if you write in the papers and give your sign, after that you can send it by the fax machine. That means communication is very much easier.
Fax was the telephonic transmission of scanned, printed material, like text or pictures, to a printer or other output device, connected to a telephone number. By inserting the document into the fax machine, one was able to translate the scanned document to another telephone-connected device. Example. After receiving the data, one was able to print an exact copy of the sent document. Example.
Next topic is email. Can you remember Yes, that is electronic mail. And we have learned many more things different time about email. Email make the communication more faster. You can send documents, you can send emails, even you can send short video of your product. It's not within the country. You can send this around the world anytime. That means communication become more faster in the business sector, and email have a great effect in the business. And the last 2 points, take it. It is internet and intranet. Little similar word, right? But huge difference. See here, internet. We are telling that internet is the interconnected network that connect the whole world. You are connecting with several networks and communicate through whole world. That means there is no limitation of communication. But in case of intranet, listen the word carefully. Here there is some limitation. That means you will communicate here with number of people, like in the same organization. Suppose you are working in Citibank, or you are a consumer of Citibank, so you want to withdraw money. You have account in the Uttara branch, but if you want to withdraw money from Chittagong, how it is possible? Yes, they have a same server where they kept your information, and the connection between the all branches of Citibank is intranet. Hope you are clear about internet and intranet. Students, I want to show you one difference between internet and intranet that make your concept more clear. Check the difference between internet and intranet. Number 1. Internet is used to connect different networks of computers simultaneously. Internet is used to connect different network of computers simultaneously. And here you see, in case of intranet, it's owned by private firms. That already I told is only within a organization. Then internet, number 2. In internet there are multiple users. That means worldwide millions of users are accessing internet all the time. Whereas intranet there are limited users. I gave already one example about Citibank. So you are clear, I think. Number 3, internet is unsafe. Yes, it can be virus attack anytime, it can be hacked. Whereas intranet is more safe than internet. 4 number, internet is a public network. Yes, already I told that thousands of millions of people are using internet, so that we can tell it is public. Anyone, anytime can access. Whereas intranet is a private network. If you want, you cannot access their server or their account. Okay. Last point, anyone can access internet. Already I told, and anyone cannot access the internet. Whenever this question comes, what is the question actually? Write the difference between internet and intranet. That time you will write answer point wise that I have shown. You can write this answer also, or if you want to add here more points, you can add more points, no problem. Okay?
Internet versus intranet. Internet. It is a global network which connects millions of computers. Intranet. It is a network that only connects computers of a specific group of people. Internet. The number of users is unlimited. Intranet. The number of users is limited. Internet. Information on the internet is open for all. Intranet. Information on the intranet can be accessed from the internet but is protected by password. Internet contains unlimited information from different sources. Intranet contains information relevant for a specific group of people.
Students, our next topic is proper maintenance of accounts. Maintenance of accounts is a very important part of business. As a businessman, you have to know how to manage your account properly. For that, small organizations or small traders, they are using spreadsheet. Whenever they are using spreadsheet, they keep their all necessary accounts or all the costing there. They can store there. Okay, and in case of large organization or large factories, large business sector, they are using database. And database, there is another facilities that they can connect with their branches. At the same time, whenever they are connected with their servers, other branches, they can get the information or their expense information easily, instantly. Students, next topic is marketing, and marketing has a great impact in the business sector, and ICT nowadays influence the marketing sector much. Whenever you want to develop in your business sector, you have to have great idea or knowledge about marketing sector. For that, you have to go through some important issue. What these are? First one, market analysis. As an intelligent businessman, you have to have the idea about the product. Which product consumer like most? Which one will be sold out easily? If consumer do not like or will not like your product, in that case your business will be loss project. So that you have to know which one is more popular in case of consumer. Coming next point, collecting information of the competitor. Yes, it's another important point. You have to know what your competitors are selling or what they are making for their customer. I want to give you one example. Like one branded shampoo. Nowadays, people are using different branded shampoo. So, they have idea which one is good or which one is not. Okay, and you see in the market sector, some of the people standing in the market and they are asking, sir, how is the product? How is your feelings? How is your comments? So that they want to take the comments that how the consumer are feeling. Is it clear? I think. Coming next point, supply. Supply is another important point. Suppose your product have demand in the market, but you cannot supply product or there is no availability of the product. In that case, your consumer will search out the product, but whenever they will not get your product, they will go through another product. And another important thing, by nowadays, as a businessman, you can use GPS to send your product any corner of the country. Coming next point, it is publicity. Yes, publicity is the most important factor for your product. People will don't know about your product if you don't go through advertisement. And how you are giving advertisement? You are giving advertisement in the television, in different websites or social media, so that people can understand or people will know about your product. Nowadays, whenever you are just on different apps, that you are using your mobile phone or you are calling someone, in that case, you found that they are showing some of the advertisement, right? In the product, they are showing you are getting these opportunities, that opportunities. So, it's a kind of advertisement, you can tell. In the virtual platform, now it's very much popular. My dear student, now I want to show you one video about marketing, how they influence their customer.
Well, as simple as this is going to sound, digital marketing is just marketing using digital tools. And marketing is nothing more than communicating value to your customers. So digital marketing is therefore communicating value to your customers using digital tools. That's it. So now that we've got that covered, the real question is what digital tools are available and how do they differ from traditional marketing tools? The first thing to do is understand the difference between traditional and digital marketing. Traditional marketing relies on tools and mediums like the newspaper, radio, TV, magazine, billboards, direct mail, and any form of print really. Digital, on the other hand, is made up of tools like search engine marketing, social media, content marketing like blogging, articles, or video creation, email marketing, and online pay-per-click advertising. When you're talking about traditional versus digital marketing, you're going to use to communicate your message on a traditional one or a digital one. So, does traditional marketing work? Absolutely. When done well and strategically designed and executed on, traditional marketing can still provide good results. But, and this is a pretty big but, when compared to digital marketing, more often than not, traditional simply doesn't have a chance. This is because digital marketing, on average, is more cost-efficient, effective, and allows you to measure, monitor, analyze, and test at a much better and much faster rate. The key to maximizing your marketing budget and results is to first leverage all available digital options and then start looking at alternative traditional opportunities. As consumer media consumption trends continue to shift dramatically away from traditional and towards more and more digital content, there will be a time in the near future where we no longer refer to it as digital marketing and simply call it what it is, marketing. So thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to
Next point, it is sales management and accounts. Yes, whenever you are a businessman, you have to know how to manage the sale. You are producing product, you are manage the labor, but you have to know how you can manage the sales also and how you manage your accounts. For that, we are using EPOS, that is electronic point of sale. That is, again check it, EPOS, the full form is electronic point of sale. Different exam, this full form will come. So remember it carefully. And beside this, we are using different software to manage our accounts also. Coming next point, payment collection. So as a businessman, you are producing, you are selling, you are supplying. Not only that, you have to collect the payment. So as a businessman, how you can collect your payment? Can you guess? Yes, for that you can use your debit card, credit card, or mobile banking. In some of the case, postal card also. If you do not collect your money, your business cannot be proceed. So, as a businessman, you have to be more cautious whenever you are collecting money. For that, you can go through the digital banking or online banking facilities. My dear student, hope you are clear up to this lesson.
An EPOS system, or electronic point of sale system, is a combination of hardware and software that enables your business to process sales more efficiently. The hardware generally includes a central computer terminal and a number of devices known as peripherals. Peripherals can include barcode scanners, receipt printers, and PDQ machines, also known as chip and pin devices. These all connect to the central terminal, either via cables or wirelessly. The software can be customized depending on your business requirements to help with stock control and management specific to your industry. It can be installed directly onto the computer terminal, or alternatively, you can set it up to sit in the cloud, allowing you to monitor and analyze sales across several locations. Electronic tracking of sales enables you to easily monitor your business performance with a much greater degree of accuracy. At a glance, you can see what you sell, where you sell it, who you sell it to, and which of your salespeople sells it best. Whether your business is in the retail or hospitality sector, EPOS systems can modernize your processes and revolutionize your marketing decisions to suit the buying behavior of your most loyal customers. To find out which EPOS system could best transform your business, fill in the Expert Market web form to get a free quote.
Students, follow question number 1. What are the main objectives of a business? During the class, I have shown you the main objectives of a business in point. So, whenever you will write answer, that main objectives, that minimum investment, market fast, production cost, that time you will write in point. Coming to number question, how does ICT help to reduce cost in business sector? Can you guess how we write the question answer? Whenever you start writing this question number 2, that is ICT help to reduce in the cost, firstly you will write small introduction. After that you will write all the points in your book discussed. There is 7 points, so you will write all the 7 points, okay, clearly, and the last you will write the conclusion. Can you remember the 7 points? Thus are controlling stock, production management, faster mode of communication, marketing, payment collection. Here 7 points. Then come in question number 3. Write down the importance of ICT in marketing policy. In this question, similar, you will write introduction and conclusion, and the middle point you will write importance. In your textbook, they are telling some of the strategies of marketing. So you can write this strategy. There is 4 points. Question number 4, it's very short question. What is EPOS? That is electronic point of sale. And after that you can write where we are using this one. Then 5 number question, in business, how can we reduce production cost by using ICT? That is production cost, how you can minimize, you have to write according your textbook. You can write some of the more information from websites or from Google, you can search. Then 6 number question, describe the influence of technology in the faster mode of communication. Here you will describe mobile phone, fax, internet, intranet, email, these few points. I think you are clear how to write the question answer.
Students, already you got the related question, and I think you will learn many more things from today's class. Let's check one time what did you learn from today's class. Give me some question answer.
Learning outcome is very much important for a students. So I need to check also that how much you have learned from today's class. Okay, for that I have made some question. If you can give question answer, there is some virtual gift. Let's start. Question 1. Which device will help you to send urgent text and images? Can you guess the answer? Yes, it is fax machine. Number 2. Which one is the most important part of business? Yes, my dear student, you are right. It is managing accounts. Managing accounts is the most important part of a business. Question number 3. Where is small traders usually keep their accounts? Where? Yes, small traders keep their account in the spreadsheet, and the large organization keep their accounts or using database. Come in question number 4. What is the full form of EPOS? It is electronic point of sale. And the last question, how does a business transfer or collect the payment? As a businessman, how you can credit or money you can transfer? You can transfer by online banking, by credit card, debit card, or postal card also. I think all of you are clear about the answer and you have learned, you was attentive in the class.
This is your time of homework. You have learned the lesson, you give me feedback, and you have to submit now your homework. So what's your homework today? You see, your homework, writing homework will be RQ3. The RQ I have gave you in the slide. And what is the question here? ICT has brought a new dimension in marketing. Explain. In that case, you will write detail in your classwork copy. You can go through the class and your textbook. Hope all of you write and learn the homework properly. Students, today's class you have learned many topics. How ICT influence the business sector, how you can reduce the cost, how you can control the stock, how you can manage the marketing system, how you can arrange account system or develop account system more properly, and I know it will help you in your real life. Hope you are enjoying the class. Next day another new video I will stand in front of you. Till then, Allah Hafiz.